Morning everybody, it is Saturday morning, 10 o'clock-ish, and you're tuned into Webby Sports Roundup with football focus, but today it is Saturday, Soccer 6, Premiership
League Roundup,
FA Cup, we're going to sort it out.
On Webby Sports Roundup.
On Webby Sports
YouTube. Hit the like button, subscribe with the bell, and you get them all free. Watch them, they're a laugh.
Notifications, top man taking over. So
Get it on.
You'll be getting your new YouTube channel soon.
I just want my iPad.
Hey,
I just want my iPad.
What's an iPad? What's an iPad?
I don't know.
Okay, yeah, as he said, just tune in, subscribe. It's all for free. Hit the like button, and let's get on with it. It is football focus on a Saturday morning. Right, we're going to kick off. We're going to kick off with the two FA Cup finals, semi-finals. Yeah, I won't say final because I thought we were there. Semi-finals from last week. Let's kick off with the Saturday one, Man City against Chelsea. Did you watch it?
No, boring.
Yeah,
boring game.
Yeah,
I saw the highlights, but I thought there was other better games on to watch than that.
Yeah.
I thought it was a hard watch. I thought.
Yeah.
I thought Chelsea played well. They had a lot of chances, but like you know, this season they can't put the ball in the onion bag, can they? Chelsea.
No, they can't.
They got one chance, City, and banged it in. No Haaland again.
But to be honest with you, I thought Chelsea should have won it.
They were the better side.
If that Jackson knew how to score,
What, Glenda Jackson?
that'd do.
Yeah.
Well, he was dancing like her, wasn't he?
Well, I'm telling you, with that blue and white hair. Come on.
What is it with these people?
Get a grip, mate. Just get a grip.
Chelsea should have won it.
If you're scoring 20, 30 goals a season, get your hair done like that. But when you're missing more than you're scoring,
yeah.
just leave your hair as it is, mate.
But Man City were poor. They couldn't put 3 or 4 passes together. Chelsea played, but they just couldn't put the ball in the net.
But look, they're a super side, Man City. We all know this, right?
Yeah, sure.
But now they're coming out with this fatigue. I know I've mentioned it before. Players getting tired. Listen, as big as I am, you give me 200 grand a week and pulling the shirt on for the club I love. I'm not getting tired.
No.
I'm entertaining people. I'm not getting tired.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't want to hear it. Right? Arsenal, I know people might moan at this, but Arsenal have 9 of their squad have played over 40 games this season.
Yeah.
City haven't got one player that's played over 40 games.
Gotcha.
Arsenal have got 9. That's the difference about City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Villa, Spuds, whoever you would have mentioned. They've got 2 teams there.
Is that because they got a bigger squad?
Yeah, they've got 2 teams.
That's right. Yeah.
They've got whoever they take out.
Yeah.
A great international footballer comes in.
Yeah.
Right. It doesn't weaken their side.
No.
When you look at Arsenal, we bring on players like Reece Nelson. I'm not being rude to none of them. Reece Nelson, Smith Rowe, Eddie Nketiah. They're not well beaters. Smith Rowe was looking like a well beater 2 years ago. But now he's had all them injuries.
Yeah, sure.
But anyway, fatigue, it shouldn't come into it. City should be playing. They've been there so many times.
They usually dominate the game, which they never. They only had 14 shots, only 3 on target.
Yeah.
Chelsea were very similar, 10 and 5. So it was that sort of games. Chelsea were unlucky. City got through it.
Yeah, good luck to City. Good luck to City. They're there now. They're there now.
Who are they playing?
United.
Why?
For me, money made United go to the final. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not sorry. Because that goal that Coventry scored, I still believe it was a dodgy decision. I believe they show us the lines they want us to see.
Yeah.
Right, and them lines, that player, whether he looked like he run from on deep, is what my friend Paul says, but I still believe it's like a quarter of a boot. It's a toe. That when they're showing us the lines, that's how close it is.
If you just tuned in, we're talking about Sunday afternoon, 3:30. My boys, Sky Blue Army, Coventry City Football Club, taking on Man United, semi-final of the FA Cup. We were 3-0 down after 69, 70 minutes. 1 or 2 changes, and we rolled our bit of luck with Callum O'Hare and so forth. And then we brought it back to 3-0, and it was absolutely phenomenal.
And then in the last minute of extra time,
well, the last kick of the game, in a sense, we scored a great goal. Tall, absolutely fantastic.
And it's away, but anyone who knows about football can agree with this. Maybe not Man United fans, but Man City, Man United. How much money does that game generate?
Revenue,
how much revenue does that game sell for across the world? And then you put Manchester City versus Coventry. Come on, you know which one they want.
Yeah.
You know which one sells, put bums on seats.
I know, but you say that, but you say that.
I can say that because I believe that football is corrupt nowadays.
Yeah.
It's corrupt, mate.
But to be honest, I think it's done more good than harm. I think, I mean, as I said, when I was in the 3 horseshoes watching it, going, even my son Matthew.
I've seen the video.
Yeah,
he's going absolutely crazy.
Yeah, going crazy.
Mad.
Yeah, and Man United, even on that, wanted Coventry to win. I've got more followers now wanted Coventry to be their second team or their third team. Yeah. And I think, as I said, it's
I don't know about that, but yeah.
That, you know, across the world now, Coventry is on the map.
In outer Mongolia.
Do you want to slap them up? Unbelievable. I'll give Saturday morning.
They were so unlucky.
Yeah, they were.
I felt so for
Can I just say something else about the fans? All you could hear was Coventry fans through the 90 minutes.
Yeah, United then was like a library, wasn't it?
There was nothing.
Yeah. Silence.
I think, but and Coventry fans for losing a semi-final. All the fans stayed,
clapping their players off. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, it's great.
So well done, Duncan. Well done, Mark Robbins. Obviously messed up last night against Hull City, but it is what it is. So it's a Man City and Man United final. So and we're waiting for next year. I think Coventry City. That's for sure. Right now, listen. We've got a very good friend of yours, because we're going to talk about the Premiership, and then we've got the FA Cup. And he's a special guest star, a good pal of yours. Should we bring him in?
Bring him in.
Yeah, come on. Come on, son. Let's bring him in. Now, let's be careful so we can still see. Let's get him in there. Come on, son. Let's get him. You got to talk a little bit louder than us because of it. Now, let me just go and check and make sure we're in.
Make sure we're all in.
Boom, 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 boom.
Are we all in? I'm in. Are you in?
Oh, yeah.
We're all in.
Pause in.
We're all in.
Let's just, I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's just move that up a little bit. And we definitely got rolling.
Lovely.
Lovely jubbly.
Morning, Webby.
Morning, Paul. Nice to meet you, big man.
Hello, mate.
How's it going?
This is one of my friends. Been my mate for over 45 years. And it's the first time he's been to Tenerife to come and see me. And it's great to see him. He's a big Arsenal fan like myself. We've been to games together over the years. And now he's here. He's going to get on the show and give us some insight about what he thinks about it.
And he was going to wear a red, you thought?
I thought I asked him to wear red and he's turned up with Coventry.
Hey, that is respect. Respect
and he loves
to
him for that.
Absolutely, phenomenal. So you've been a big Arsenal fan for many years?
We
grew up together.
You grew up together?
Yeah, used to go and watch him when we was in 12, 13. Yeah, South London. Used to go and watch him. We were young, 12, 13, 14.
Do you still go watch him play now, Paul, or not?
Not as much as I'd like to, but I still go every now and again.
Yeah.
It's all right.
All right.
Watch him every week on the telly.
Okay, let's get on with the Premiership games. Boys, right, this Saturday morning, we're going to do Soccer 6 a little bit later on, at the end of the show. Luton Town can overthrow, took on Brentford. Now, you wouldn't have got that result, would you, right, in a month of Sundays, would you?
I don't know how that happened.
5-1 Brentford. The Griffin Park boys went there and they beat Kenilworth Road boys by 5 goals to 1.
I don't know how that happened because that's the game I picked to watch.
Yeah.
Right, on Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
And I thought, Luton have got a chance here. I want Luton to stay up.
We all do.
I think they play good football.
They do play good football.
You know?
And they're a very spirited team. And they've done really well. And I think they should. I thought they would have got out of it.
I think it was I want them to go up because obviously they beat us in the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
So, and I got one or two friends, Big Ian Loader.
And Doreen Evans.
Yeah,
come on.
big Doreen. Sorry, Doreen, darling. But it is what it is, so it's going to be very, very tight. I've got the league table on the other side. So
but how have they turned it round just like
Brentford.
that? Brentford.
And they were poor.
In the quagmire.
I know they were.
They was way down. Looked like they couldn't buy a win.
Is that because Ivan Tony's come back after his...
No, it's not just Tony.
He's on the bench. It's not just Tony playing.
Players that come
He's
back.
been on the bench.
But the other
Welmo's come back, and that Wisser, he looks like he's scoring for fun. And he got the ump the other day because it's the first time he's ever scored 2 in one game.
Gotcha.
And they took him off because he could score a hat-trick. He was fuming.
Right, let's go over to Bramwell Lane. Sheffield United took on Burnley. That was all bottom of the table. Sheffield United had gone down already. Burnley, a second bottom, needed a win to keep their sights staying in the Premiership. And what did they do? They went there and they gave them an idea, but 4 goals to 1.
And that's another result you couldn't have written in the stars.
No.
Because you think, so right, Sheffield United, they're not relegated yet. They still had a chance.
Yeah.
Right, and they get beat 4-0 by the team the second bottom.
Yeah.
So that, to me, we've known for ages, we've been saying it, you, Terry, that they're down anyway. Yeah. But that is a joke of a performance. And
it's going to be tight now at the end of the season. You've got only 3 clubs left, which I think is Forest, Everton Luton Town and Burnley.
Yeah.
Two of those four.
Two of those four
That's going to
are
go
gone.
in there.
Definitely.
Let's go to with the Molineux where Wolverhampton took on your big boys. And you give. Did you beat them well, Paul? 2-0?
I thought, yeah, you know, we had chances. We had chances to take, you know, in the first half, but you know, Wolves are a good team, and they held on, and they give us a few scares.
They're a funny side, Wolves, aren't they?
Yeah. You don't know what you're going to get.
No.
Same as Brentford. Same as Brentford. You just don't know. But Jason, the owner of the bar here where we are here, Kalan Sabaki, Free Horseshoes, he texted me, he said, I thought you were going to give us 5 or 6.
Yeah.
He said, seeing as we played a team of kids.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
a load of old rubbish. They had a load of kids on the bench and they started an 18-year-old. But they're a good side, Wolves. And everyone thought it was going to be tricky, but I thought we beat them quite easily.
Yeah.
And that was only 2-0, and one was in the last minute. But I think we beat them quite easily. We always was
Well, we
in control
dominated
of
the game. Yeah, we controlled the game.
Always.
Well, that keeps you in touch, obviously, with the other two. We're going to talk
Yeah.
about the other two games in a while with the other two clubs. Let's go on to Goodison Park, where they got got a brand new pitch coming up. They took on Nottingham Forest, who were fighting for relegation, and Everton came out 2-0 winners against the Forest side.
No, VAR beat Forest.
All right, VAR.
VAR beat
Yeah,
Forest,
I know.
I'm not saying all 3 of them were penalties.
No.
But surely 2 of them were stonewallers. I listened to some of the pundits, and what the pundits were saying was there was not enough in 2 of them.
Yeah.
But they're saying 1. Well, I'm saying 2. I believe Forest were not treated fairly by VAR. How they don't send the referee to the monitor to have a look is beyond everybody. I don't know anyone who doesn't think that should happen. Maybe only Everton fans, right? But I'm telling you, that was dodgy. Whether Stuart Atwell supports Luton or not, that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Because you can't question a referee's integrity.
Yeah.
You can't say Andy Taylor supports Man United, he shouldn't be refereeing Man United games or Man City games or Arsenal games. You can't do that. There's not enough good referees to do that.
No.
You know, but they've got to sign a piece of paper, a declaration, and they've got to name the team they support before they take the job.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? But at the end of the day, when Forest contacted the FA and said, look, Atwell's a Luton supporter, can you change him? They said no.
They said he should resign, shouldn't they?
Right? But they could have changed him.
Yeah.
Like Mark Clattenburg said, it shouldn't be a question they have to answer.
No.
You shouldn't have left yourself open to this.
Yeah, for sure.
You should have said to them, all right, we'll change him. You can get someone in. You could have got someone in and took him out the equation.
Yeah.
Because then you wouldn't have all this hoo-ha. Now Forest want the audio.
Yeah.
But
It's
why
going to be too late.
why didn't they have the audio 24 hours later or 40 hours later?
Yeah.
Because you know what's going to happen. They're going to do it. They're going to edit it. Let's just make a new one.
Yeah, of course they are.
It doesn't matter.
No.
And even if it does happen, the game is never going to be played again. So it doesn't matter anyway.
It's like you could do that for any game in the Premiership.
And what it looks like now
like,
is Forest are going to go and get a big fine.
Yeah.
For all the mouthing.
Yeah.
You know, the substitute, the manager, the chairman, they're all going to get a bollocking. So.
Okay, so unlucky not to go Forest. We've got a few fans and friends that we know. Big Tony the Welder is a big Forest fan. He wasn't
my
very
mate James Dickens, massive Forest fan, and he hates Everton.
Yeah.
So we'll be absolutely devastated.
He'll be gutted. Right, let's go to Villa Park. They're fighting for the 4th place against
the Spuds.
Against Tottenham Hotspur. The Spurs, yeah. And they took on Bournemouth again. They beat them by 3 goals to 1.
And beat them easy too.
Beat them I saw highlights of that.
But Bournemouth are a good side this season. They've done well this season. You know, that manager and
for limited funds.
Yeah, and limited crowd.
Very limited.
But
he's got them organised.
Yeah.
He's got them organised, and he's got them playing a routine that they stick to.
That Solanke's banging them in as well. You know, doing really well. But that manager Androni, he's in good company. You know who his best mates are, don't you?
No.
Guardiola and Arteta. They grew up in the same village.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, and Unai Emery.
Yeah, Emery as well.
All them lot grew up in the same place.
All them lot.
I believe. If not Emery, definitely Arteta and Guardiola.
Okay.
San Sebastian or something like that. Right?
Something like that. In Basque Country, yeah.
Absolutely super. Now, what about the Palace? Palace took on West Ham United. Do you know Alan Fernandez, good pal of mine who's got a place here in one of you. You couldn't call that in the rain of sands, could you? That's Crystal Palace 5, West Ham United 2. Is he staying? Is he going? And they can all keep saying, well, we won the cup last year. Yeah. I mean, come on.
Listen, I've said it all season. He deserves respect, but if the chairman feels he can't take them no further, if they don't finish in the top 6 this year, all right, maybe top 7, they will out him.
They're not going to finish top 7.
Well, they're not going to get European football.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So then you're going backwards.
Yeah.
Because you got us into the final last year, we got to the semis the year before, and now we got nothing at all.
Yeah, for sure.
So you're gone backwards. So you would definitely go. If you don't get European football, you are gone. End of story. You're gone.
They were 4-0 down, weren't they? I saw the defending.
21 minutes. 21 minutes.
21 minutes. The defending is absolutely horrendous, wasn't it?
Shocking, mate. They was all at sea, and it's crazy.
Yeah, but they played together all season.
But look at Palace. We can talk about West Ham being bad because my mate is West Ham through and through, Cam Finley, and he said he didn't even watch it.
No.
He didn't even watch it. But Sean Murphy, he might have even been there.
Yeah.
Because he's only across London, he's got to go from east to south.
Yeah.
Right? So I don't know if he was there. And if he was there, he would have been absolutely fuming.
Yeah.
He would have been fuming because that's a bad day at the office.
Very bad.
5-2 at Selhurst Park.
Yeah, very bad. But on their day, there's a couple of good players at Palace.
Even though they've beat Liverpool,
they've
had a good the last few games.
Right, let's move over to Craven Cottage. Fulham taking on the mighty Liverpool, are still in the hunt for the league, but we'll talk about it a little bit later on. Liverpool really turned Fulham over 3. I think it was 1-1 then.
Beat them easy.
Yeah.
When Fulham equalised, I started not jumping about, but I thought, bloody hell, wow. Is there one on the cards?
You ever been to Craven Cottage, Paul? I've been there a few times.
I've been there a few times.
Yeah, I've never been there.
It's not a stadium. It's right on the river.
It's on the river. Yeah,
right on the river
Thames.
Nice.
Cracking little stadium, right? Yeah. That's your Fulham 1, Liverpool 3. Right. We've got 1 or 2 more games. Let's have a look. Oh God, look at this. Oh, listen, I've got.
Put your glasses on, mate. Come on.
It's the sun's coming in. Right, listen. Super 6 in a minute. Now, let's go top goal scorers in the Premiership before we move on. Haaland, to be honest with you, I think he's been poor this last few weeks. We talked about it last week.
I think he's playing with an injury. I think he's playing with an injury because he's been in and out the side.
Yeah.
You know, he's been in and out the side.
He's still joint top goal scorer. Got 20. But I thought he should have had more than that by this season.
Well, after last season, when he scored 50 odd in all competition.
Flying.
So, yeah.
But this young...
I think defenders have got wise to him as well.
Yeah.
They know how to play him as well now this season, I think.
Yeah. Well, you can pick out one, and I know it's Arsenal, and I'm sorry if I pee people off, but Haaland's played against Saliba 3 times.
Yeah.
Right? In the Charity Shield and 2 league games. And he ain't had a shot.
No, never give him a look.
He's not even had a shot.
No.
So other defenders are now thinking if we just get tight and don't let him spin, or don't let him get in behind, you can stop him.
Yeah,
you can stop him. He's proven.
But as a pair, our centre backs have played him well.
Yeah.
As a pair.
Yeah.
No.
Sometimes they got well. Yeah. But Stone's right back now, isn't he?
Right back, midfield, centre half.
Yeah.
He'll definitely go to Euros.
Got him.
Yeah, but he's been injured as well, hasn't he?
Yeah. Well, it's Palmer, obviously top goal scorer 20.
Lovely footballer.
What a left foot he's got from Chelsea.
You know from earlier in the season, I got slagged off by everyone for saying he could become a better player than Foden.
Yeah.
What Foden's done this season is unbelievable.
Correct.
But this kid has still got the potential.
Yeah.
And I believe he's 2 years younger than Foden.
Yeah.
You know, what is like, the other night they were saying about let's not become Palmer FC.
Yeah.
Let's get back to being Chelsea Football Club. Because that's what some of the people are saying.
Yeah.
Without Palmer, they don't score goals.
No, they don't.
They do nothing.
He's got a cracking left foot, and he just takes it. He's like a 40-year-old. He takes it in his stride as if he walks around.
I just like that he can play right along the front line.
Yeah.
He can play the false 9. He can play the left wing, the right wing, the number 10.
Right decision for him to leave City.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
Right decision.
When he's played a lot more games.
He couldn't have been staying there another season.
And he played every game, hasn't he?
I think so.
I think he played every game. We've got 3 others. You've got Watkins of Villas on 19, Solanke from Bournemouth on 18, and you've got Isaac and Salah 17, Newcastle and Liverpool, respectfully. So look at that. Very, very tight. Who's going to get who's going to be the golden boot for the season?
Watkins.
Do you think so?
For him?
Yeah, I'd go for him out of them lot.
Yeah.
Watkins, I think Isaac, that 2 that he's behind, if he was on 19 as well, I'd go for Isaac.
Yeah.
Because I'd love to see one of them 2 players at my club next season.
I'd like to see Palmer win it, to be honest with you. I just think what he's done at Chelsea as an individual, I think he's been superb. I'd love to see him get the golden boot.
You didn't say who I'd like to, and you said who I think will win it. You didn't say I'd like to win it. You didn't ask me that question. You didn't give me the option.
Well, who do you think? Who would you like to win it?
Who would you like to win it?
None of them.
40 years he's been your pal, dear me. Who do you want to win it?
Any Arsenal player.
Oh,
but it's not going to happen.
Yeah, of course it ain't going to happen.
But they've scored more goals than anyone in the league.
I couldn't go.
We don't need a
I
striker.
couldn't go down anymore.
No, you couldn't.
And I couldn't.
Saka's in there.
It is Saka's in there.
Yeah.
Well, listen, we got someone else.
Or Trossard.
I can't even think what we got. Trossard. Right, listen. Before we go to Super 6, a little bit of news. Now, I did say off air, Liverpool manager, they're looking at Arne Slot.
Great manager.
Okay. Well, you say great manager. He's at Feyenoord. He's only 45. He's a Dutchman. He hasn't played big football. Or he played for a couple of Dutch sides.
Is that who he played for? FC Zwolle and FC Breda.
Yeah. And they're second
sides.
in the league. Still a few points behind top of the table. But he's not massively proven at this moment in time.
He won the league last year. He won the Dutch Cup this year and got into the
I still don't think
Conference League final last year against Roma.
Well, you're talking Dutch league has had a bit of a listen. Dutch football.
Yeah, Ajax have gone down the pan. I know what you're saying.
They haven't been that good over the last few years for European football, as obviously Paul's nodding same as me.
Yeah, they're so weak.
Yeah, they are weak, aren't they?
Well, the league.
The league. They're a weak league for what they are.
PSV, Feyenoord.
Yeah.
You know.
Rotterdam and all those. Yeah.
No, Spike, Rotterdam.
But obviously, the point of the question is they obviously done their homework, haven't they?
Yeah, and
he hasn't got the job yet.
No, they're talking to him, but they're saying that if it happens, he wants to move, and they reckon it can get done quick.
Right, let's move on then. Last but not least, right, FA Cup. This is where we're talking early doors. What they're saying is about the fatigue. The Football Association last Thursday are bringing it in next year. So no replays from the first round onwards. Because if you go to Derby, you draw 2-2, you bring them back home, and you're thinking, God, there's another game we've got to fit in. And the weather condition is getting wetter and wetter back home.
In January, third round in January.
Then they start playing as half a second team. So do you think that's good, Paul? You in with that?
I do. I do think it's a good idea. Definitely.
For the Premier League? For the Premier League?
It's for every...
the Premier League, yeah. For the Premier League, it's a good idea, yeah. But them little clubs who rely on that replay money, that TV money, it's not right. They get nothing anyway.
Yeah.
They don't get enough money from Sky. They don't get enough help from the Premier League. Right, that's why some of them go in administration.
Yeah.
Their crowds are small. We as one, the Premier League, need to share the love and give them more money.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
If you're going to take away their replay chance,
you've got to give them a percentage.
Give them more money.
Yeah.
They've got to give them a percentage of that particular game.
No, but they do. They get 50% of the game receipts.
I know, but
but it's not enough. Give them all of it. Give them all of it. You don't need it.
Because the big Premiership boys have got
if
plenty
they're
anyway.
coming to Arsenal and the gate receipts are 60,000 at an average of £60 a ticket, 3.6 million, give it to them.
Yeah.
Arsenal don't need £3.5 million. Give them the money.
Yeah. Well, listen,
everyone who can afford it. I'm not saying Bournemouth, Luton can afford it.
No.
But Arsenal, Man City,
the
Spurs,
top,
Chelsea, they can afford it. Give them the gate receipts.
I don't know what.
They've got to have some sort of compensation along the way.
Because the TV rights they get.
And they bring in the kids as well. They got to bring the kids in.
It's not fair, man. It's not fair. I'm half and half into that.
But they've all agreed. It's been agreed.
Oh, it's done. It's done and dusted. What I say don't matter. But I'm just saying.
But I agree.
That's my opinion. It's just not. I don't think it's right for them. For them lower league clubs.
I agree with you on that.
It's bad.
So I think we'll have to check that out for next week and let's get the update. Right. Let's go to Super 6. Right, listen, Foggy on number 99 said, Webby, come on, Saturday morning, let's get the Super 6 out. Get your phone out. Because Terry's, hopefully he's had his root canal done. And
I hope he has, mate.
Listen, I don't know about this Super 6, but Foggy says, come on, do this for a bit of fun. So the three of us, me, you and Big Tel, and you get so many points for this, there's so many points for that, or whatever, I don't know. Right, listen, what we're going to do, you give Terry's first. So this is Terry on number 2.
No, the 6 games, the Super 6 games, there's 6 games, and they're all in the Premier League this week.
Yeah, go on then.
So you've got Man United, Burnley, Newcastle United, Sheffield United, Everton, Brentford, Villa, Chelsea, Spuds and Gooners, Forest, Man City, no?
Yeah.
That's the 6 games,
Oh no, you've got mine. Sorry, I sent you mine, didn't I? Yeah. I've looked. You have sent you mine, haven't I?
No, you've only sent me Terry's.
Have I sent you any Terry's?
Yeah, I haven't got your scores. I ain't got your predictions.
Are you sure? Why didn't I? thought I sent you my predictions.
That's Terry's.
I've got them.
You got your own.
Sorry, I knew they
He's
weren't
going
there.
backwards.
Yeah, sorry.
He's
sorry,
getting
Paul.
old, everyone.
Oh, don't even go down.
You know what
there.
I mean, Dawn? You might have to trade him in for a younger model.
Shut up, you muppet. Right. Well, listen. So,
So
go.
that's the game.
Right. Yeah. I knew it was one way, Paul.
Right?
Right. Go on
So
then.
Terry's 6 are. He's put Manure 1-1 with Burnley. No, sorry, I've read that wrong. Man United versus Burnley 1-1.
Yeah.
He's got the Mighty Geordies to beat
Sheffield
Sheffield United 3-0.
Okay.
Everton Brentford 1-1. Villa to beat Chelsea 2-0. The Spuds to lose 2-0 to Arsenal. And Forest Man City 3-0 to City.
Excellent. Okay.
That's what he's got.
All right. That's not a million miles from mine.
Well, give me yours now.
I'll do yours now. I'll do mine.
Yeah.
Right. Go on, then, Paul. This is Paul's going to shout out Webby's. This is my 6.
Man United Burnley, 3-1 Man United. Newcastle 2-0 against Sheffield United. Everton 1-1. So Brentford.
Yeah.
Villa 2-2 with Chelsea. Spurs are going to lose 2-1 Arsenal. And Forest are going to lose 3-0 Man City.
So that's not far off.
That's not far off Terry's.
Not far
It's
off
quite
Terry's.
close to mine as well.
Is it? Oh, you
Yeah.
as well. Okay.
I've got
No, you've got-
United to beat Burnley 2-1.
Yeah.
I've got Newcastle to beat Sheffield United 4-0.
Oh, 4-0.
I've got Everton Brentford 2-2.
Yeah. Oh.
Villa Chelsea 2-0.
Yeah. Oh, you got 2. Yeah.
And Arsenal to beat Tottenham 2-1.
Same as me.
I said the word. Foggy,
Oh.
be happy with me. I said the T word.
Yeah.
And I've got Forest Man City 1-1.
Oh, Forest Man City 1-1.
Yeah, Forest beat them there last year.
Gotcha.
Forest beat them there last
Oh,
year.
you've been doing a bit of trickery,
Yeah,
Paul.
they
You've been
beat
doing a
them.
bit of trickery.
Yeah,
so,
they beat them. They beat them.
unbelievable.
Beat us and beat them.
So now you've got the Super 6 from obviously Terry, who's had his root canal done. So good luck to you, big man.
Yeah.
Big Simon and myself. Let's
But
see.
what we'd like you to do though,
Okay.
is maybe send yours in.
Yeah. Okay.
If you get time, when you watch this, if you get time, put your own in, stick a comment and stick your own 6 in.
This will be about 10 o'clock on Saturday morning, so any comments, please send them through. Well, listen, we're going to wrap this up very, very quickly. We've got lots of jobs to do. All I'm going to say is Webby Sports Roundup, but with a Super 6 on a Saturday morning. It's football focused. We'll change it Thursday to Saturday, as well as we're doing everything. We're going bigger and bigger. We're going global. And we big boys.
We're going to try.
We're going to try and go.
Smash it
We're
out the
going to try and
ballpark.
smash it at the ballpark. That's for sure. If you like what you see, you like what you hear, please put a tick and give Foggy some Facebook page liking. Webby Sports Roundup. I'm going to say thank you to Paul for your
Pleasure.
super guest.
Pleasure.
Cheers,
Thanks a lot.
man.
Thanks for
You're more
having
than
me on.
welcome. A
Cheers,
big
Tom.
gooner.
Nice one, Paul.
And this
Thanks,
is Big
mate.
Simon.
Thanks, Webby. Thanks for having
You're more
me.
than welcome.
But
We've
I
got a
just
good
got to do my little shout out.
Of course you can.
I've got a shout out to one of my really, really good mates. I've known him well over 40 years since we were kids going over the Arsenal. And his father-in-law, who was a lifelong Arsenal fan, he's not very well. He's in hospital, you know. And I just want to send a lot of love to him from all of us at Webby Sports Roundup. His name's Titchy Day, and we just want him to get well soon, especially from your son-in-law, your daughter, and all your grandkids. Titchy, get well soon, mate. And lots of love from the Arsenal family.
Yeah.
Get well soon. All
Well,
the
that's
best,
it,
mate.
Good luck, mate. All the best.
I'll have one thing just to say. I did say it yesterday on my live at 9:30, but well done to leave my son in England with his wife Natalie to give me another beautiful baby grandson. No name yet, so we'll see what happens. We've already got Ava Grace with those two, and that'll be my 5th grandchild.
'Cause you're old.
Because I'm old. So listen, it's fantastic. So, and he's a bonny, bouncing baby. He was £9, 12 ounces.
That's a big boy,
But
mate.
a cesarean. I mean, you
Yeah.
wouldn't believe it.
No.
She's a beautiful lady, Natalie. And he's a good-looking boy, as you would probably
Well done to
appreciate.
the Webb
So
family.
well done, Webb.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And he's another big Coventry fan. Sky blue with the elephant, the business mate. So,
Sky blue like that.
from Webby, I'm going to turn this off now. Sky blue.
See you
Thanks,
later,
boss.
guys.
Cheers,
Have
gang.
a good weekend.
See you later.
Hasta luego.